CATV is proudly presented by Toyota.
It's always nice to get back in these colours. Must admit it's been something I'm been looking forward to for a while, so something I've worked pretty hard to get the opportunity to do that, so it was great to get a few runs in the first game back tonight, so pretty happy.
It's probably almost a year since you opened in that Big Bash final last year. How much has this move to opening in T20 just reinvigorate your career?
Yeah, it seems to be at the moment, that's for sure. It's something that I enjoy. I guess it really makes you play in a certain way when you open the batting in 2020. So it's something I've enjoyed throughout the Big Bash, probably since then, and then actually overseas in England, sort of during the county season, sort of didn't open but batted 3. So I guess it's not too dissimilar. So it's something. It's a role I've enjoyed, and I'm glad that I'm still making a few runs.
Being on the wrong end of a few Aaron Finch innings in the Big Bash, nice to see with him, I guess, finally, and be with him there.
Yeah, that's right. It's great to bat with Finchy, actually. It's as you said, it's good when he's on your side. So he's batting in really good form at the moment. So it's I was just trying to feed him a fair bit of the strike there at the start, and he's doing a fantastic job. So he's in great form.
Do you expect to have to push down the list when Watto and Warner come back, and so you're confident you can start straight away?
Well, obviously those guys have got to come back in. So I'm not exactly sure I'll be in the team. I guess once they're back in, but. And naturally, they're obviously going to come back in for that next series overseas. So, I can just concentrate on these next couple of games and hopefully put my best foot forward and score a few more runs and, hopefully get on that next tour. And then, with the 2020 World Cup around the corner, that's a bit of an aim. So, but yeah, I obviously expect those guys to come back in.
Any disappointments towards the end? I guess them getting as close as they did, even though probably the fifth was out of the game?
I didn't think the fizz was ever out of the game, even though we were taking wickets throughout the innings. I thought that, with the short boundary, and they always seemed to have, a batsman there, I guess. The pitch was unbelievably good, so although it always seemed like we had it under control, it was, at times you can go for, 2 big overs in a row, and then you're somewhere back in the game, aren't you? So, no doubt that we haven't had a debrief or anything yet, and we'll probably learn a bit and maybe change our tactics if there's a short boundary in the next couple of games.
James Muir had received the ball control, quite calm. I mean, it's a good debut for him, isn't it?
It was very good, I thought, especially for a leg spinner to debut in this format. Under a fair bit of pressure, obviously with batsmen coming hard on him. So I thought he did a really good job.
Did that short boundary as well?
Yeah, that's right. It was good. Worked out well that we got a couple of right-handers in there at the same time that he was able to bowl from the top end. So it was a very promising debut from a very talented young leg spinner.
Have you got any indication whether Mitchell is starting ready to go come Friday, or might have to wait for Sunday?
You're asking the wrong bloke, Jesse. To be honest, I'm not sure, mate. Obviously, just come in the last couple of days, so I'm not sure what the plan is with the rest of the squad members here. So I'm a bit asked Buff that one.
You set goals to get back into the Australian team with the other formats as well?
Not set goals, but just I'm still, I'm really keen on getting an opportunity in the other 2 formats as well. So for that to happen, I have to be playing well domestically, which so far this season I've done. So this can't hurt, but it's definitely. I don't have a time frame on it or anything like that, or but of course it's a goal or an aim or whatever you want to call it to get back into those other 2 formats. So I've just got to play well when I give him the chance.
Has James Muir had known all the other members of your squad, or was he able to introduce himself when you all got together before this?
It was actually second one-day international match that he's ever been to in his whole life. Actually today, the first one was the other day in Adelaide, and this was the second game which he played in. So it's not a bad effort. But everyone knew him, yes, before the start of the day's play. Yeah.
Stuart, your assessment of that, where did it go wrong?
I mean, when you concede 213 runs, you're always going to be under a lot of pressure with the bat. It was a belting wicket, I think, and obviously very small boundaries, 52 yards, I think, one of them, and 61 was the biggest. So we were expecting a lot of runs, but it's always hard with scoreboard pressure, and losing 3 or 4 wickets early was always going to make it tough. But we can take encouragement in the fact that we never really got going with the bat, but we still got 200 runs. And I think anyone who's come to the ground today, they've seen 413 runs in 40 overs. It's going to be hard to complain about the entertainment, because T20 is entertainment business, really.
Was that boundary on that one side too short? At the end, Ravi was all stood outside.
Yeah, I mean, for grown men, 52 yards is not a big hit, is it? So it was maybe a little bit weighed in the batsman's favour, but we've seen a record amount of T26s, probably an imbalanced record because it was an absolute chip. But we've seen a lot of entertainment, and I think the MCG might be slightly bigger.
In terms of the confidence,
Touch wood.
Losing to a weakened Australian team again, what will that do to the...
Yeah, I mean, I've always thought in T20 cricket you need 2 or 3 guys to have a good game. Test match cricket, you need 9 guys to have a good game to win. And putting down Cameron White in the first 3 or 4 overs for him to then go get 70 odd hurt us a bit. And chasing 200 plus is always going to be a tough ask. But we're obviously very disappointed, but a big strength of this side in particular, and I think the records show that, is that we do come back from disappointments and losses pretty well, and that will be, well, we have to do it at the MCG. We have to find a way to take early wickets in that first 6 overs. Finch has hurt us throughout the games he's played, and give our batsmen something a bit more realistic to chase.
Are you worried by that defeat, the manner of the defeat?
No, I mean, 13 runs isn't a huge defeat. I know it was probably masked over a little bit by Ravi's hitting towards the end. But as I say, we didn't get moving, we didn't get going as a batting lineup, but to still get 200 runs actually gives us quite a bit of confidence. So we have to bounce back, and we have to win at the MCG to stay in this series, and I'm pretty confident we can do that.
No Ben Stokes, a few eyebrows were raised, but what was the thinking?
Yeah, I mean, this T20 side, the top 7 has been pretty consistent for the last 18 months. I mean, we've scored 200 plus on numerous occasions. Stokes, he's been a form guy of this tour, but has not featured a huge amount in the T20 stuff for us. I think he's played 4 games. So the top 7 probably deserve their spots with the consistency and the performances they've done for the last 18 months. I mean, Stokes is a wonderful cricketer and will play a part in the next 3 months, there's no doubt. But the guys who are in possession of the shirts, who have done so well, deserve to keep them.